Hey, here's a reading from Rchrd II, Act 5, Scene 2. This is Rchrd and Bolingbroke, soon to be Henry IV, which I can't remember if he is actually in Henry IV by this point, coming into the city, and this York is recounting how they were received, and they were saying, they're talking about how, our two cousins coming into London. Where did I leave? At that sad stop, my lord, where the rude misgoverned hands from windows' tops threw dust and rubbish on King Richard's head, York. Then, as I said, the Duke, great Bolingbroke, mounted upon a hot and fiery steed, which his aspiring rider do seem to know, with slow but stately pace kept on his course, while else the tongues cried, God save thee, Bolingbroke! You would have thought the very windows spake, so many greedy looks of young and old through casements darted their desiring eyes upon his visage, and that all the walls with painted imagery said at once, Jesus preserve thee! Welcome, Bolingbroke! Whilst he from the other side of the top turning, bareheaded, lower than his proud steed's neck, bespake them thus, I thank you, countrymen. And thus still doing, thus he passed along. Duchess. Alack! Poor Richard, where rode he the whilst? York. As in a theatre the eyes of men, after a well-graced actor leaves the stage, are idly bent on him that enters next, thinking his prattle to be tedious, even so, or with much more contempt than men's eyes did scowl on gentle Richard. No man cried, God save him! No joyful tongue gave him his welcome home, but dust was thrown upon his sacred head, which with such gentle sorrow he shook off, his face still combating with tears and smiles the badges of his grief and patience, that had not God for some strong purpose steeled the hearts of men, they must perforce have melted, and barbarism itself have pitied him. But heaven hath a hand in these events, to whose high will we bound our calm contents. To Bolingbroke we are sworn subjects now, whose state and honour I allow. And that is Rchrd II, Scene 2. The shifting fortunes of men in this thing, Bolingbroke and Rchrd II.